Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. How is everyone doing this evening? It is Wednesday. People, I'm sorry, my eye itch. It is Wednesday, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, so you know what time it is. It is time for today's episode or this week's episode of Some Think for the People podcast. I am your host, AB. This is my lovely co-host, executive producer, the Mrs. Girl Pam. Girl Pam, say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
Hello, people. Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening. How is your week going?
You want the honest answer?
Why not? We family.
It hasn't been going well, but I'm here.
Why hasn't it? Work is work. Work is just work.
I think somebody's out to get me because for the last week and a half, I have been waking up in these horrible dreams and not able to go back to sleep. So my good friend and weekend husband and my current wife has analyzed these dreams, and it says that my soul is not settled.
It is not. That's all it is. Your soul is not settled.
In the dream, either somebody's trying to kidnap me. But last night they
I swear to God, they gonna bring her back.
Door, and I was stabbed to death. So I don't know what is going on, but whatever it is.
Good evening. Good evening.
To get it together.
You definitely need. I just feel like your soul is unsettled. It's something that you feel you need to be doing. It's something that you think you should be doing. It's something that you should have done that you didn't do. I don't get into dreams real heavy like a lot of people do, but in my interpretation of the dream, she's just unsettled. You all give me your thoughts. Those dream catchers out there, those that interpret dreams, let us know what you think, because I don't have no motherfucking answers for her as to what she needs to do. I haven't given her all the help. And the bad part about it, and it's very serious, and I'm not laughing at her, but the bad part about it is I get up in the morning, I had a horrible dream. And I'm like, what you had a dream about? Somebody tried to stab me.
That was this morning. Somebody booby trapped the door of the house so that when I opened the door, this knife plunged into my chest.
And she had.
And I woke up. But
the fact, I think maybe you're eating too late.
That's not it.
Either you're eating too late or eating the wrong thing before bed. He said, "Tell it again, please." I
have been waking up for the last week and a half with horrible dreams and unable to go back to sleep, along with a massive headache that I cannot get rid of. But in the dream, either I am being kidnapped, somebody is chasing me, and last night it climaxed with somebody booby trapping the door of my house with a knife that plunged into my chest. And
see, Erica agrees with me. Look at what she's eating that day. Also could be something she's thinking about. It may be something I think it's something weighing heavily on her mind. Her mind and heart and spirit didn't settle. Before I go any further, we got the little House of Dapierre in the house. Thank you, Jonathan Ellison. I know you see it. I look nice in this jacket. I had to look presentable at work today. I look nice before I go any further. I just told her ass, I'm gonna take this off because y'all know I'm hot. But I had to show off that House of Dapierre. Do you suffer from anxiety?
Well, I am on some anxiety medicine, but I don't think I'm suffering from it anymore. I think it's under control. But I haven't been anxious about anything this week. It's a normal. Her
ass is squirrel. She don't be having. If she has some anxiety, good evening. I don't know anything about it. You do. She do. She stressed the fuck out of me. My bad.
We're talking about me, not you. But
Kim says, "What are you watching before bed?" Okay, before we go to sleep,
our nighttime ritual is
to watch Fatal Attraction. I swear to God, I watch Fatal Attraction all the time. And everybody's saying we watch Fatal Attraction, but she's normally asleep before we're 10 minutes into an episode, so I don't really know. Hannah says Hannah, that's because your ass not supposed to be eating chocolate before bed. That's first of all. Good evening. She said, also, my dreams will tell me a lot. I have dreams the most when I'm going through something. And that's what I think it is. Meds can, meds or you have, I think if it's something heavy on your mind and well on your mind, a lot of time, because you're not falling into a deep sleep, you're not falling into that realm sleep that you need to because it's something on your mind. So your body and your mind and your spirit picks up different things. And
It could be this too cared. Uh, is that what it is? Is the Lord telling me that that's what's on my mind?
if the Lord ain't letting you sleep good because you want this 2.5 carat upgrade, the Lord is
No,
lying to
I'm
you.
joking. I don't know what
The
it
devil
is,
is a
but whatever it is, Jesus, I just need him to come and
ear gates and
relieve
eye
it.
gates need to be protected.
Whatever it is, I
Ah,
need the Lord
you
to.
heard that? He said your ear gates and your eye gates need to be protected when you sleep. You have face mask, you have eye masks. You need to start wearing. I Jonathan suggested, what is it?
Sweet
It's a
mood sleep.
dreamscape mood sleep that you should play and listen to at night to close. A lot of times, I'm gonna tell you all this before we get started to our topic. A lot of times our minds are not at rest because we're constantly in tech mode. We either have our phones, our cell phones, our iPads, the TV. We always have something constantly going. So our minds are constantly going, whether it's the flash of the lights, the screens,
That's
and our
why I
mind
tell
never
you
goes at
turn
rest.
off this TV at night.
You can turn off the TV at night. It don't bother me, but I'm gonna play my game till I fall asleep.
I don't know. I will say I do know that if it's something at work or something I'm dealing with that is on my mind that I have not completed right then, I will dream about it
Right.
while I'm asleep. But sometimes I wake up the next morning with a solution or plan to finish it. So I know that that's it, but I don't think it's work related. So,
My bad. I'm
but
just gonna drink this
hopefully,
before I go to bed. I'm gonna sleep good. That Mike's Hard Peach Lemonade Limited
hopefully
Edition.
it won't be
Is that a
withdrawal
shout out?
symptoms.
Hey, put me on your sponsorship.
Okay, people.
Anyway, any of you who have interpretations on dreams or thoughts about dreams and what she may be going through other than what we've stated, please let us know. Drop it in the comments. Feel free to inbox me or girl Pam with your thoughts or any help that you may find, anything you may have helpful. Like Nicole said, it might be something you watch before bed, so we might have to switch up. I just watch Fatal Attraction. I be trying to keep up. Do you know how many black folks be killing
What?
black folks behind in the name of love? In the name of love, yeah, that is obsession.
Now
Y'all are
let me
not letting
say
me
this:
be.
anybody that is thinking about taking Girl Pam,
Hey,
please
yeah,
do.
I swear to God, you're gonna bring her back. If you kidnap this motherfucker right now today, I swear for God, you're gonna bring her ass right. You're gonna get up our street and then be like, "This what you go through every day? Turn this
You
bitch
make
around.
it sound like I
Turn
am a
this bitch
horrible
around." And that's the
person.
car I'm talking about, not her. Turn this bitch around. That's the car. Turn
So what are
around.
you
Bring her
saying?
back.
You make it sound like I'm a horrible
Baby,
person.
I'm not saying you're a horrible person. Look at that. I'm irritated. I'm not saying you're a horrible person. What I'm saying is they don't know how spoiled you are. So if they kidnap you, by the time you get up the street, where we going? When we coming back? You got some snacks? Where the popcorn and shit? You
I
got something
know
to drink?
that
I'm
is
thirsty.
not true.
Why you pick me up? Why you ain't put me down? Did you give me a eye mask? Did you give me my bonnet?
You know what?
They gonna be like,
Come on, because that is not even true.
baby, they gonna. Did you get my robe? I need my house shoes, the ones without the fur in them, the cushion. Yeah, they gonna bring your ass back. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Look, I have some crazy topics. Well, not really crazy. Some hot topic discussions that I want to talk to you guys about tonight. And girl, Pam has a topic that you want to start with your topic. That's up to you.
Sure, why not, people?
Girl, Pam is gonna start with her topic because in my mind, this is like some crazy shit. But I'm gonna let y'all decide. Y'all engage with me. Let me know what you think. Go ahead. So
Well,
what's
Adrian does not watch Country Wayne. If anybody on Facebook watches his skits, I had never watched them, and I was scrolling one day and ran across his skits. This is something this is literally like a soap opera on Facebook.
I'm glad you made it, Con.
Because it is crazy. Everybody has dated some of everybody and everybody's cheating. So basically
Sounds like Sweepo.
I had to give her the rundown because it is
Oh,
crazy.
Cheryl says she watches him
See,
every
I'm
day.
not going, but it's crazy right now. So Cheryl, you waiting just like me for
So give us
Amber
a
to
quick
find out.
synopsis of the show. So
Okay, so if anybody know Country Wayne, he crazy anyway. But in this synopsis, Country Wayne, I guess, is a womanizer. He dates
that's real
multiple
life
people,
shit.
basically.
Okay.
But he has a business partner. I think her name is Rolanda or whatever. And then, but he dated Rolanda.
Okay.
Rolanda's an older woman. Her hair is all gray. He dated Rolanda.
Okay.
They broke up.
Gotcha.
Then he had another friend named Anthony, which is Calvin. They used to play on Sisters.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Rolanda started dating Calvin. They broke up. So in the midst of
these are all work partners and friends.
Yes, these are business partners.
Like I said, it sounds
Rolanda
just like
has
Shreveport to
dated
me.
Wayne and Calvin now. And she's broken up with both of them. Then Amber, this girl named Amber, somehow gets in the mix. Amber was dating Country Wayne, broke up with him. Then she started dating Anthony. Now, Anthony, Country Wayne, and Rolanda are business partners, people. Given that Amber and Rolanda has dated both Wayne and Anthony at this point.
And they're all business partners.
They're all business partners. So here we go right here. Now Amber and Anthony are engaged. They get engaged.
Okay.
But Country Wayne is her ex-boyfriend, right? So the whole time she is engaged, her and Country Wayne are still having sex while they are engaged. This is a key point.
Are you sure these people not from Shreveport?
She is engaged to Anthony, but she's still having sex with Country Wayne.
Okay.
The morning of her wedding, she wakes up in the bed with Country Wayne. But it does not say that they had sex. They just might have slept together.
Oh, shit, you ain't in my bed and we ain't had sex.
Right, so they get married. Now, Rolanda is Anthony's ex-girlfriend. Now, while he's with Amber, him and Rolanda are working on business deals. They reminiscing, getting close. Old feelings are coming back to play. And they doing a lot of what ifs I wasn't with Amber, what if I wasn't this. But Anthony and Amber still get married. Right?
Okay.
Rolanda walks out of Anthony's wedding to Amber. And she has a fiance now. Her ex-husband, Malachi, they back together. And Malachi said, and even Anthony and Amber, everybody wants to know why Rolanda walked out the wedding. She said it was just fake. I couldn't see it. So she walks out the wedding. Anthony and Amber get married. They honeymoon and they happily ever after.
Okay.
Rolanda gets engaged to her ex-husband, Malachi. She gets this $40,000 ring on her finger. It's her wedding day. Now, Country Wayne, which is her ex-boyfriend, walks her down the aisle to her wedding. Anthony, her immediate ex-boyfriend, also is sitting in the audience with his wife, Amber. Anthony stands up at Rolanda's wedding and says, I can't just sit here. I'm in love with you. Rolanda, I can't let you go through this. I'm in love with you. So while his wife is sitting next to him, at the wedding like this. They sitting right here. Mm-hmm. He stands up and stops Rolanda's wedding. Malachi goes crazy. Rolanda goes crazy. Amber goes crazy. The wedding does not happen.
This is gonna go on and on.
No, the wedding doesn't happen.
Okay.
So this is the scenario now.
Okay.
Rolanda has lost her fiance. Malachi done broke up with her. Anthony is happily married to Amber, who this whole time
not if his ass stood up and said, I profess my... If you happily married to somebody and you stand up and profess your love, just know your marriage is over.
No, listen, that's what he went to file divorce papers to leave Amber to be with Rolanda, right? But Amber came and got her man, say, we are married.
So what's the scenario we're in?
Married people. So the scenario is that
we have a question about. Okay.
Okay, this is the scenario. If you find out that your fiance, y'all are married now, me and you are married. If you found out that I was sleeping with somebody else the whole time we were engaged and I woke up with somebody on the morning of our wedding, but we didn't got married now, if you found out about it, what do? Do you stay married? Because the wife says, I've been a faithful wife to you the whole time. I meant my vows, which is true. She's been a faithful, wonderful wife while she was married. Now, before she was married,
it doesn't matter. Okay, let's get to the question.
Okay, so that's the question.
Yes, because these scenarios gonna go on forever. Because this is it's a soap opera, I guess, and you're watching.
It's a two-part question. That's the first question. If you find out that your fiance was cheating with somebody else the whole time you were married, but now you're married. What do? Do you stay with
No.
them? Do you forgive them? But at the same time that you are now married, you slept around twice with this person's best friend.
Let
So
me.
one doesn't cancel out the other.
It doesn't. And let me explain this to you. Did you drive an Audi too? Yeah. Let me explain this for all those to understand and know for the rest of your life. Women and men do not think the same. A man can cheat on his woman without emotion and feeling because he just like his dick with. Let's be honest here. They just doing it just because. However, a man in a man's mind, and fellas, speak up. Where my fellas at? In a man's mind, if a woman is cheating on him, it involves some type of emotional connection, or she's getting back at him. Either way, it's not something that he's going to easily forgive in his mind.
Yeah, because he's ready
And men can go out and cheat on their woman all day and all night, and it might not mean anything to them. However, as soon as the woman cheats, it's going to be hell to tell the captain, because how you done laid up with some motherfucking brought your wet ass back to my house. It just is what it
the
is.
same way that you
No,
got
it's
you
but
put
it's
your
not the
hus-
same. It's not the same
It's the
thing.
same thing. But this
It's
is
the
the
same
question.
thing in your mind. I'm telling you, it's not the same thing in a man's
Okay, but
mind.
it doesn't matter if I was engaged. Ain't no
Listen
ring.
to me.
It's a promise ring on my finger until we stand before the Lord.
Hannah says she
and get a
agrees.
man.
Women cheat with a purpose.
Yeah, most women do.
Right.
But
That's
it
what. So
doesn't
what I'm
make
saying
one
is,
right. The question is,
no,
if
we
you
never said
find
what was right or
out,
wrong. What
okay,
we
so
said was we
what are you
wasn't gonna
gonna do?
excuse
If
y'all
you
asses.
find out once we're married
Hey, listen to me.
that I was sleeping with somebody the whole time
Hey,
we were engaged,
let me
but
scratch
we're
my head.
married now. We were not married then. Remember what you told me?
I
The
don't give a
only
damn.
time you can cheat
Technically,
on somebody is when you're married. You know, those were your rules.
Listen,
remember?
for all of y'all to think that, well, they cheated on me, they cheated on me. If we're not betrothed to each, if we don't have a ring on our finger, have taken vows before God, we're not married. It is disrespectful to cheat on each other. But until we say our vows and have that ring, that is when your commitment starts before us and before God.
Tell you about this one time.
I don't want to hear nothing about this one time. I don't want to hear about this one time. So, for me, because I'm the dominant person in this relationship, for me, if I go out there and cheat tomorrow, not saying that I will, because I know how you motherfuckers are on Facebook. If I go out there and cheat tomorrow and you find out on Sunday and you ask me about it, I'm going to look at you dead in your face with clear eyes and say, my bad, I'm sorry. You know, that bitch ain't mean
that was
shit.
before you got married?
I just,
right now. I'm trying to understand which scenario. We talking about before we said I do or after?
I just said, if I go and cheat on you tomorrow,
okay.
You find out on Sunday,
okay,
and you ask me about it, what I'm going to say to you is, you know, my bad, I'm sorry. The bitch didn't mean nothing.
And that's supposed to make me feel okay.
I didn't say it's gonna make you feel okay. What I said is, in my mind, I'm gonna be through with it. Like, I'm gonna be ready to move. We either gonna move forward or you gonna move backward. But you gonna move back without me, because we ain't gonna keep going back and forth though. It's just true.
So it doesn't matter. Okay, but this is the other part. Right.
Take it
I
how
cheated before we got married.
Ain't no giving my cat away, Barack Obama.
And it
You
don't
right.
matter. But right now, I done did my cheating. You done found out about it. But what if I find out that you done slept with two people now that we're married? You ain't no better than I was.
You should have found out before we got married.
Okay. You are being ridiculous.
No, you're being.
We were not married. So
you're being ridiculous, thinking that, because you're speaking of men and women on this show. These skits. I think someone was saying they thought they were skits, not real life.
Say the man had a side piece the whole time they were engaged.
Most men do.
And so, but now that we're married, this man has been faithful to his wife the whole time. And then the wife goes out and sleep with two people now that they married.
If he has been faithful in his marriage, no matter what, now that he is married, and he has been faithful in his marriage, and he find out that the wife been out there cheating, he is now a divorced man. Didn't you see Jeezy filed for divorce? That bitch cheated on him. I'm just saying.
That was true.
But
Okay.
Most men, come on, fellas, where you at? Stand up in the comments. Most men do not file for divorce unless one, they find a younger piece of cat and they trying to hold on to their youth. They going through a midlife crisis. Two, they find out that the woman or wife has cheated with it on them, and that's a wrap for them. But most men don't file for divorce. You just don't see men. The woman has to really do something for a man to go and file. He got to be like, I am sick of this bitch right here if he go file for divorce.
So,
Look at Taraq. He says, oh, with. If he find
Taraq,
out,
you are the exact same way. Even though
he a
y'all
man.
were not married,
I
you
don't.
can't forgive her even though you've been cheating now.
What I'm saying is, if he find out that his woman was fucking somebody when they wasn't married, she is gone. And especially if it's somebody, no. I mean, you call it what you want. Especially if it's somebody he knows. You ain't gonna be sitting up. You ain't gonna be sitting up and being fucked his homeboy, and he find out.
But the bad thing about it is, what he got this girl from the homeboy. So why he mad that the homeboy still hitting it? You took.
I don't give a. If I take your 37 cents that's on the dresser to give me a cup of ice from the back, don't come back and say I took your Yes, it's my 37 cents now.
No, it wasn't yours. You took it.
It's my 37 cents now because I took it.
You guys are hypocrites.
Look at.
You are cheating now.
Come on
so
with the punk.
Like his friend
Calvin Williams says, yep. If we file, we sick of the shit. Because the dominant person in the relationship normally doesn't file for divorce. They just don't. If a man is in a relationship with a woman, he paying bills, he doing everything he has to do around the damn house, he content as long as don't nothing get turned off, as long as he got cold beer or warm liquor in the cabinets, as long as he can watch Sports Center and watch his shit on TV, and he got something to eat. And she ain't got to cook every day, but she got to do some cooking.
Because he is now the married man that cheats.
You comparing apples and oranges.
She has been a faithful woman. She took her vow seriously. So she has been faithful her whole marriage.
I need some help, fellas.
What she did before her
I need some help.
should not count.
She's not listening to me. I'm just
saying, y'all are being hypocrites. She was not the wife before then. That's just like we get engaged. If we never make it down the aisle,
call me a hypocrite.
Then what I did while we were engaged don't matter. We never got married.
Hypocrite, hippopotamus, what the fuck ever. It is not going down the way you think it is. No, it's just not. Next time.
Y'all need to do better. That's why we got kicked out the Garden of Eden. Right
y'all need to do better. It had nothing to do with the men that we got kicked out the garden. Y'all asses ate the apple, and I am a woman. Eve ain't have nothing. Somebody, how the fuck us snake? See, this is exactly how this shit happened. So, women, ladies, I am a woman, but I think logically. No.
Y'all take it to your grave.
So, ladies, if a motherfucker, and this is a real live, real deal ass topic. If a motherfucking snake walks up to you and say, little mama. And look, and this is how he gonna do. This the snake. Say, little mama. You want some motherfucking apple and shit. And your ass see it's a snake. And the snake say, and you eat the apple. Even though your ass was told not to eat the apple, somehow it's the man's fault y'all got kicked out of the garden. Hell no.
The man should have stopped something. But all I'm saying is y'all are hypocrites. Women,
hypocrite, hippopotamus, who gives a fuck? I'm telling you.
Anybody that's watching Country Wayne shit, don't tell your best friend shit, because the best friend is the one that told you.
Now, I will say, ladies.
You know, if you're going to cheat, you better cheat.
Look, Hannah, Calvin, she ain't listening. Hannah says, no, that's Eve not listening. If we're being honest, women don't listen until it's too late. We're too stubborn. Erica Gann says a man can't take the same shit. Now I agree, men can't take the same shit he dishes out.
Because that's what his problem is, that she cheated on him. He don't care about the fact that he's cheating too.
I agree. No. What I'm saying, listen to me.
The lesson of the day, women.
This is why y'all motherfuckers
cheat. Don't tell nobody, because you can't trust your best friend.
Well, the best friend and already.
Because that's who told it on
the best friend and already tried to fuck
The
your
best
man.
friend is the one he fucking.
If she a real best friend, she don't give a fuck about your man. But if she a best friend, that's sis. That's my sis. Hey sis. If she one of them, just know and understand every ring you purchase, every drink you get bought, every pair of shoes and purse, she looking saying, look at this bitch. I'm sick of her. Every time I look up, she getting something. I fuck the shit out of him. That's what she is saying to herself.
And that's exactly what happens.
So
the lesson of the day, people, if you gonna cheat, you better cheat.
Cheryl Strong said it best. Take your cheating to your graves and don't tell no one.
Don't tell nobody but God. Ain't that what they say?
Well, all my secrets going to my grave. I ain't telling shit. I'm telling you. If you can catch me in some ass right now today, I'm talking about.
Yeah, I better not.
I'm talking about.
I better be sitting right there with
you. If you catch me somewhere with this look on my face, and you tap me right here, see y'all, she abusive. Call 934. Call 934. If you walk up to me. What's the damn song by the little Jamaican rapper? I thought it wasn't me. It wasn't me. If you tap me on this shoulder right here, and I'm talking about.
Don't be making that look.
My first words to you is gonna be, I don't know what the heck. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This bitch tried to touch me on the inside, Paul D. I swear to God, Shaggy, it wasn't me. I'm going to say, and then as soon as you catch me in the act, after you tap me right here, I'm gonna say, bitch.
What happened?
That's what I'm gonna say. Bitch, that bitch touched me. She better not ever. Oh, raggedy ass. That's why I never liked her, babe. Come on. Let's go home. I'm gonna say, that's why I never liked that motherfucker. She wasn't about shit. She wasn't no good for you. She wasn't no friend. Look at her.
Well, that's what you say currently about my best friend.
They say your best friend was a power washer.
Girl, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's neither here nor there. Next topic. Let me go on. I got something to show y'all. Because we ain't gonna never think the same way about that. She ain't gonna never understand. She ain't gonna never listen to me. I'm just gonna have to fight that out. I got a topic. It's kind of touchy. It may be a trigger for some of you. I'm hoping we can have some good engagement. Y'all have to excuse me. So let's check. Veronica.
Don't ask.
Did Veronica ask a question?
No, she
no. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. Veronica.
Go back. Veronica, she gonna
Veronica.
Say, do not.
You don't know what a power wash is?
I don't either. She don't either.
So you know when you go to the car wash?
Girl.
So you know when you go to the car wash?
This is how we...
And they put the hose on there?
I'm gonna die.
And they turn it on?
Stop it!
You know, and it be...
Girl, go to the next
They say that's how she was with that mouth.
That is not true.
How do you know? You ain't never had her touch you on the inside. You don't know what that girl did in the bedroom. I'm just telling you what the fella said. She ain't take husbands for no reason.
That's part of y'all problem. Y'all fellas be talking and lying.
Who is the fellas? I never slept with the bitch. Hold on. How you know he ain't lying? You can't say he lying. Hold on. Let me ask a question. Just because a girl says she don't suck dick, do you just automatically believe him? I'm talking not everybody. We ain't talking about you, girl Pam, because we know. Girl Pam was sitting there talking about I'm not touching no penis. You want me to do what to you?
I was just thankful that
ain't nobody just gonna be looking your penis in the face. I can see a dude right now trying to put his thing in Girl Pam's face, and Girl Pam said,
"You know one that tries to."
Exactly. And girl, you better move that. Now make me call Gussie. Do not try and put your...
Girl.
Okay. Next topic. My bad. Getting back to where I was. Y'all got me all off topic here. So this is the topic. Let's go and get into this because it's real interesting. Baby mom is reaching out to her child's father's girlfriend for help. So the baby mama is contacting the child's father's girlfriend for help. The girlfriend says that that's not her responsibility. My thing is, can't nobody make a parent be a parent. The second post is what the girlfriend posted on her IG story. If you all can see this, uh, it says, this one right here makes me sick, y'all. So on the post, on the message, she inboxed the young lady. Hello, can you please allow Miles to get Faith? Miles is her child's father. Can you please allow Miles to get Faith? I'm struggling really bad and I need the help. He said that he can't allow his daughter to spend the night because it's your house and your rules. So I'm asking you, woman to woman. The man's girlfriend's reply was, hey, yes, she can't stay here. Faith isn't my child, and I won't have responsibility over that or what you and Miles have going on. Have you spoken to his mother? Maybe she can watch Faith until you get better. She told the girl, yes, I spoke to her.
First of all,
Here we go. Yes, okay.
If this man is living with this woman, it might be her house, but I know Miles is contributing some way in this house. But I personally, I just don't understand how people expect you to say somewhere that your child is not welcome. That's a sensitive subject for me because I feel like the women and their children, same as men and their children, they're a package deal. If you don't want to deal with my child, then you don't want to deal with me. So Miles should be standing up and saying, hey, this is my child. Although this is your house, I know Miles contributed in some way. Because if you,
but what if Miles is? It's a lot of motherfuckers living up on girls or living up on females that aren't contributing. Maybe that's why she said the child couldn't stay there. We don't know.
She said the child couldn't stay there because she don't want to take responsibility for the child.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe she's already taking responsibility for the baby daddy.
Well, this is my thing. Then if Miles' child is not welcome there, then Miles needs to find somewhere to go. But if I also believe this, if she don't want to take responsibility and she really doesn't want this child in this house, then baby mama, you don't want your child there. Because if somebody is already harboring some type of feelings for your child, then you don't want your child there because you don't know what could happen.
True.
So it's not a good situation. If I have to text anybody and say, "Can you allow my child to come over there?" I know you don't want to. That's a problem.
But look, she initially texted her to say she needed help. Basically, she's drowning. Whether she's lost a job, whatever it is, she's drowning. So initially, she texted her to ask, "Hey, I need help. Can you all help me?" So it wasn't.
And I get that, and she should. This is their child. Then she should be able to ask the baby dad. Women need to understand. I don't ever ask nobody for nothing. I could not have a penny in my purse, and nobody will ever know. It takes a lot,
right,
for us to even come out of ourselves to say we need help, but to ask for help. And she didn't come to the girl disrespectfully. She came to her very respectfully, trying to be woman to woman. And even this woman couldn't go outside of herself to see that, hey, she's not being disrespectful. She's coming to me respectful. She's asking for help. And she still said no. You know, women and even some men, you don't recognize when somebody is trying to do right. Now, if she would have came to her disrespectfully, that would have been a whole nother situation. But in this day and time, we need to realize how hard it is just for us to ask somebody for help.
Right.
And then we ask you for help, it's an automatic no because of what you don't want to deal with. But you want to deal with Miles. That's a real problem for me. And that's a really sad situation. But I will say, baby mama, if she don't want your child there, then you don't want your child there because she's harboring something against you and that child, then you really don't want your child there.
Well, I would say, okay, you know me, I have to play devil's advocate.
I'm sick of you and the devil. What an angel lit on your show?
Oh, I don't have no angel on my show. No, he left yesterday. He went on vacation. So look, playing devil's advocate. What if she had some type of interaction or altercation with the
with the baby mama
with the
friend?
baby mama, with the child's mother. If she had some type of negative interaction with the child's mother,
The key word is had. Because right now, in this
I
time, she came to her
just don't even want to hear
respectfully.
the
No, I know
devil.
what you're trying to say as a devil. What if she had a bad
Right.
experience
And
previously
so
with the
she just
mama
doesn't
or the
want to get,
child,
and
and she
maybe
don't want to deal
CPS
with it?
was called or
Now,
involved
listen,
about
now,
her. You don't,
you
what
read
I'm
too
saying,
much. CPS was not called.
no,
If
I'm
she
saying,
had I see what you're saying. If she had a bad experience previously, keyword is had
right.
a bad experience with this baby mama for an altercation happened. But right now, at this point, this woman came outside of herself and asked this woman for help.
They didn't fire you up, huh?
I mean, come on, people. It is so much going on in the world. I personally never asked for nothing. No help. I could be out here about to drown and I ain't gonna ask nobody for help because for one, I don't like to ask for help, and two, I don't like to hear the word no.
Now
So
that
if
is
it's a
correct.
possibility that I'm gonna hear the word no, I just won't ask and I'll do without. And nobody will ever
Okay,
know.
for me, because my guys ain't answering. Okay,
They don't want to talk about it.
but
Miles need to stand up.
Miles does need to, fellas, what's your take on it? Miles does need to stand up. He does need to step up and be a father and be a man. If she cannot live, if little Miss Faith can't come live with them, then Miles should be finding somewhere for little Miss Faith to go.
And himself too.
As a man,
because if my child ain't welcome
exactly. And I asked, we don't know if the girlfriend has children of her own, but if she has children of her own and she's taking on the risk, because you have to be able to look at this objectively. What if she's already taking on the responsibility of her children? She got a deadbeat dad in her life. She got Miles there who ain't pulling his weight and his slack, and she can't bring in another. What if she can't bring in another child?
But
All
Faith
she said,
has a daddy that's there at that house. And that's why I said Miles needs to step up. Because if she's just asking her, can you allow, she didn't ask you to feed the child. She said, can you allow Miles to bring the child over there? Then clearly it doesn't seem like Miles
bringing the
don't
child
want to
over
do
there
it.
indicates that we're going to do all of those things that you're just suggesting.
Well, my thing of it is, if she doesn't want to have anything to do with the child, then it's Miles' responsibility because that is his child. I just think that it's a bad situation. She didn't even try.
Okay,
She
well,
didn't even try.
let me finish reading the rest of this.
I guess I need to not tune out because I'm almost there. But come on.
This is what someone wrote. This is a comment. Women, especially Black minority women, have always been set up to be the frontline providers, even when we are not called to be or supposed to be at that moment, especially with kids. It's been pushed in our heads to take in other people's kids, raise kids that aren't yours, become a stepmama with no true commitment to a man. If you date a man with kid or kids, it's a package deal. That's what we're told, which is absolutely not true. So, do you think that's true or not true? Do you truly think it's a package deal? You have to take on and accept whatever he has, whatever he's bringing into the relationship.
Now, if y'all just smashing and just hanging out, that's a whole nother situation.
Okay.
But once you go into the same domicile with somebody, y'all are living together.
But what about the concept that nothing is a package until you marry?
My thing of it is, if y'all are
come on, folks.
If y'all are living together, there are plenty of people out here that don't even introduce their children to people. And I get it because they don't want to even have to deal with it. But how this situation here to me is different because this girl here, not the girl, I don't know how this woman clearly needs some help.
A grown woman.
And she is asking somebody just to take her child till she gets better. What would the alternative be? This child starved to death. This mama leave this child somewhere and is abandoned.
Well,
she's asking
what about so the end of this comment was, as for me, I will not. It may take on another woman or another person's child when I don't want to. It may seem harsh, but I am currently in my selfish state because I worked hard for it. I will travel, enjoy life, work hard, blah, blah, blah. Even while dating someone who has a child, it's not my responsibility.
It might not be your responsibility, But what
Does
if
it
the
make? But
Lord?
does it make you less of a woman
But this
to
is what
not
I'm
be
saying.
responsible for their child?
It might not be
And,
your
wait,
responsibility, but
no,
what if the
answer that
Lord
question.
treated us
It
that
doesn't
exact
matter.
same
Take the
way?
Lord out of it. That's
No,
y'all problem.
that's like it
Black folks
might
always
not.
want. What would the Lord do?
But
We
no,
take. I know we.
this is what people forget. You might be up here right now, but it's
That's
not
true.
at a
But
moment
that's
that
that.
you could
But
not
she's
be
willing
right
to.
here where this
She
person
is
is.
willing to take that fall from grace. What I'm asking you
What I'm
is,
saying
does
to
it
you,
make you any less of a woman if
it
you
don't make
say,
you less of a
no, I
woman.
just don't want to take on the
It
responsibility of your
does not
children?
make you less of a woman.
And if he
She could have.
continues to date her,
Can you just
it's
ask me
not
a
her.
question?
I'm saying if she continues.
Okay, it don't make her less of a woman. But what I'm saying to you is, she might not have to do anything for the child. All she said is, can Miles bring Faith over there? Then you have a conversation with Miles and say, Miles, this is your child. She is your responsibility in this home. She didn't ask this woman to rate, hey, I'm bringing my child. Can you raise my child? She
But if you
simply
bring it in your
asked,
home, aren't you raising?
can you allow my baby daddy, this child's father, to bring her over there? Make Miles step up. If she doesn't want to have anything to do with the child, that's fine. But
Okay.
don't not allow Miles to be a father, because it sounds like it's almost like Miles ain't doing nothing because this woman here says your child
Well,
can't come
that's
over there.
Miles
And I
being
don't want
less
to
of
have
a
anything.
man,
And
though.
that's
It's
why I
not her
said
fault.
Miles needs to step up.
Right,
It's
but
not. It's
right,
not
but
her
listen,
fault,
but
Miles needs to
everybody,
step up.
everybody on social media is mad at the woman. Why the fuck are we not mad at Miles? She's
Well,
just saying she don't want to. She don't want to take on
it's
responsibility of a
it
child.
is her right to not want the responsibility.
And
But
if
it's,
Miles chooses to still date her, then that monkey
then
falls on Miles' back.
it's Miles' fault. He needs to stand up.
I have a scenario. Go ahead.
He needs to stand
I
up.
have a scenario because it falls in line with this. Let's say it's 3 children involved. Okay, 3 children involved. All 3 go to the same daycare. All 3 children have the same father. 2 separate mothers.
I already know that she wrong too for not picking up that child. So, okay, come on.
Hey, let me look in this camera. I can't stand your pants. This is just a scenario. Hold on. So every day at daycare, the mother of the 2 smaller children picks up her child. However, she refuses to pick up the older child.
That's not hers.
That's not hers, but it is the baby daddy's child, and they all live in the same household together.
Mm-hmm. But again, when I told you about the scenario, it's the father's fault that you are still sleeping in this house, paying bills and doing everything for this woman and her children. But your child don't have a way home. She don't do anything with child. Again, the man has to set down some grounds and
Would
be
you
like,
stay with a man like that?
I can't be a mama to your child. I can't be a father to your children. You not be a mama to my child. Because basically, these other 2 children are his and hers. So he's being a father to their children, but she can't be a mama to his child. That just
But
doesn't
they all live in the house together. He
and
allows
again,
it.
and I said
That's why I say we have
being pussy whipped, because something is going on around here, because that don't make no sense. And I tell
I'm
people
not pussy whipped.
I
whip
you
pussy.
did not like the mother, the father, the step
I love Boomerang.
but the child ain't did nothing to you. And I might be coming from a space of being an outside child, so I look at things differently. The child didn't do anything in this situation. So why are you being mean and nasty and ugly to this child? And I look at people differently. If you can mistreat a child, then it's something really wrong with you, because
I agree. I agree with that.
Now it might be some bad, disrespectful little children out there, and I get it. But in these situations, the child didn't do anything.
So a few of the comments. What's up, Mayor Sunshine? I see everything was beautiful this past weekend at the mayor's ball. Mayor Sunshine says, I'm mad at Miles' deadbeat ass. Get you a house and take care of your baby. All caps. Pamela Bright says, this is hilarious. What's up, number one stunner? Miles needs to take on his responsibility to his child. Hannah says, it doesn't make you less of a woman, but in my opinion, it makes you look ignorant. If I was Miles, I would go get somewhere for my child to stay. Ann Blair Ham, what's up, Ann? From that, seemed like she doesn't have kids. So she don't want that responsibility yet. Shit, I don't blame her. Kids are a big responsibility. Who gonna keep the child when Miles not
But
there?
like I said, I don't blame her for not wanting the responsibility.
You just
I,
blaming Miles for not
Miles needs to step up
right.
because in all caps, this is Miles' child. It is not the lady's child. Although the baby mama asked for help, the woman has every right to say no. But then that's when Miles shouldn't have to ask somebody where he's living. It's a respect thing to be like, my child needs somewhere to stay.
Right.
But it's my child. It's not a grown person. It's not somebody that's 18 or 21. This is a child. And if it's his child, he needs to be able to take care of the responsibility.
Well, I will say this. Here I go. Hannah
Yeah,
said
a
Hannah
little devil on your
Hannah
shoulder.
say she's the angel on my shoulder. I will say this. If I was not involved with someone that had kids, I would not want to be involved with someone that had kids. You know, I told you, I was like, I mean, especially, let's say at this age, I'm 49. If we were not together and I was to meet somebody today and they were 39, 40 years old and they had a child that was under 15, meaning they couldn't watch themselves, hell and high water would come before I stay with them. I would take out running. I'm just saying, because for me, I know the responsibility of children, and I'm the type of person, I'm a nurturer. Hey, boy, I'm a nurturer and I'm a giver. And I just wouldn't want to take on the responsibility of somebody else's children, especially if the baby daddies were actively involved, because people are so crazy now and they stifle what you can do. So I know that people are mad at her.
Situation, and I'm not mad at her, but I might look at her with a little sideways because I'm like, where is your compassion? And even if you don't want to have anything to do with this child, then you shouldn't hinder Miles from not wanting to be a father. Miles better get his shit together. Because I'm just like, Jesus. And this is the problem. Like, so many women are having to take care of all the responsibility because they can't go to their baby daddies for nothing. This is why I say you should not, I've never been the baby mama that was still backtracking and sleeping with the ex husband or the baby daddies.
Mhm.
I don't understand why you still want to be sleeping with somebody who ain't even doing the bare minimum for your child. Like, come on, that's crazy. Not me. That's not gonna be me. Never is and never will be.
I have a question. This is, I was watching a podcast. I did. I had to hear. I was watching a podcast. In the podcast, it was stated, um, fellas, I really want to hear your comment. I got to really talk about this because I want you guys to see the video. I'm going to upload the video to my page. Have you ever been dating a woman that you thought was in love with you, that you thought was crazy about you, and you thought she was just a stalker? You all break up, and within a matter of moments, like less than a month, she's gotten with a new man.
You thought you was putting it down, huh? And she done moved on by her business.
She's gotten a new man. Okay. Like, I mean, real quick, she's moved on. And in your mind, you was like, oh, she crazy. But the question is, she was crazy in your presence. She wanted Barack Obama. He she needed that validation from you. Um, how did that make you feel? She was crazy about your presence in her life.
They was butt hurt because as soon as they moved on to get somebody else,
But
they
she
got
found a
mad.
replacement without a problem. Are you upset? She needed that validation from you. Are you upset? Does that make you think twice?
Because I don't know what they
I
was
mean,
thinking.
you've met. It's not just women. It's men who have done the same thing, done that stalking stuff. So
But
rock.
let's be honest. When we in a relationship, we are all in. We are so much in love. But when you finally break up, now it takes you a minute to get over it. But once you get past, because me, when you going through it,
Okay.
you can't even eat sometimes. your heart hurts. It takes you a minute to get over that. But once you get over that and
Okay.
open yourself up to something else, yeah, you can move on. But in the beginning, yeah, it
So
hurts.
so okay, this is my question. I gotta go on and be real with it. If we're dating, we're dating 5 plus years, 5 to 7 years, let's say. We're dating, we're everywhere together, we're doing everything together. We break up on a Sunday. 3 weeks later on a Monday, I see you out openly because Facebook is the new standard now. You out openly publicly on Facebook. Am I to think you were already dating that person, or
Not
am I to think you just
necessarily.
moved on that fast? Oh,
No, I don't
oh,
think you're just after that. But what you say, the best way to get over one is to find your new
that's
one.
that's what I
And
say.
that is what these people might be doing. Sometimes, like they say, you gotta fake it to make it. In order to get over the hurt, you can't just wallow in the hurt. And maybe they're posting on
Where
Facebook
did
just to
this
make
girl
it look
Pam come
good.
from?
Me.
Oh, so I made you put your big girl panties on
Did.
and act like this.
Did. So I'm just saying. Did.
Now, hold on. So Rock Obama said, now that hurt is when you come recently smashed and put it down, and then you see her out. Because this is a real life scenario I'm speaking of. Like, you put it down, you smash, she your girl, and then 4 weeks later, she on pictures with her new dude, and they all in love, and they going on. It to me, 9 times out of 10, she was probably because men just don't put things out there that fast on their face. Ladies will post as soon as
Maybe she was the one posting, not
she was posting, but he was on there, so it was with his permission.
maybe
So
she
in
was
your
trying to make
mind, you
that
don't
point.
think she was smashing
I
the other
don't think
dude?
it was automatically just. It's a possibility, but I don't think that's just automatically what it is.
Okay.
I remember this scenario before during one of our breakups that
Here
I
we
could
go.
be butt hurt, not eating, not sleeping, just going to work and coming home, losing 10, 15 pounds during one of these breakups
No.
that we had. And you remember you took a trip out of town. You was hanging out. You was just fine. Well, I'm over here about to die.
I'm
Remember
not an
that?
emotional creature, though.
But it's possible. And you hadn't moved on, but you were on pictures, you were hanging out, you were doing
I'm
whatever.
not an emotional creature. I
What
don't
I'm
leave. I
saying
don't
is
leave,
it's
or I don't lead
possible.
by emotion.
It's possible though.
Mm.
Maybe they just trying to, get themselves together. They don't automatically mean they were having sex. It don't
In my mind, she was fucking that dude behind the
So
other
if
dude
we
back.
if we if we break up,
If hold on, hold on. Let me adjust. Hold on. I People listen to me when I say this because she laughing because she know what I'm about to say. If we break up today and you all see girl Pam any fucking where within the next 5 years with somebody, she was fucking that nigga before we broke up. Do you understand?
what?
You
That is
and I'm
not
gonna
true.
tell you what.
That is not true.
You see, she
That
blushing.
ain't.
Y'all didn't think black people could blush. You see how red her cheeks got? Because she know I'm telling the damn truth. It ain't no way. It's like you say, as butt hurt as you be behind us having an argument. If now, Caleb, I hope you made it home. I was about to text you when I got out here. Now, Caleb, you be butt hurt if we argue and the argument lasts more than 37 seconds. It ain't. Hey, my boy. It ain't no way possible you gonna tell me that if we break up and I see you out with somebody, you was having some emotions, you was having some conversations, you was doing something. It ain't no possible way. Go ahead, tell the people. Cause don't just listen to me. Tell the
But
people.
I'm different.
No, see, here we go with this
We
different
have
shit.
broken up
All
before,
time to
and
go. Final thoughts.
I'm different though. That might not be it.
Final thoughts.
But just know what I'm saying. If we separate for a day and I see you get a call from somebody, I'm blacking your eye. I'm just saying. But yeah,
I don't understand. For a day
for a day.
and I get a call. But yet somehow I'm supposed to believe that this girl wasn't sleeping with this dude.
What girl was talking about me?
The scenario in question. Somehow
I don't think So it doesn't automatically. It's a
Do you
possibility.
read that comment? Read that comment.
If y'all break up, we probably won't ever see her out ever, ever. You're right
Ever
though.
again in life.
You will not see me out anywhere because we have everywhere we go is together. So everywhere I would now go is gonna be with her, and her ass is gonna still continue to go to the places. So you're
Is.
right. You will never see me outside the house again.
Is.
They gonna be like, "Did girl Pam die?" They gonna think I died if we divorce because they will not see me again.
That's why I want nobody kidnap her ass, because she crazy, y'all. That's exactly why I want nobody kidnap her ass. They gonna bring her, by the time they get up to 220, they gonna be trying to
No,
get
they
on
gonna be like,
220.
let me take her back to AB
Let
right
me
now.
turn this motherfucker around, because it ain't no possible way I'm finna kidnap her. And hey, my people can hear you. So anyway, final thoughts. I gotta get ready to get out. In my mind, when people, because y'all use Facebook as a standard, when people start putting Facebook pictures down, they've been talking for a long. I I have friends that are serial daters. I have never seen them on a Facebook picture with anyone they were dating unless we were all in a group. Now we can do a group picture, but if you think you just gonna put you and him or you and her on a picture by yourselves out in Facebook world, in the real world of Facebook, the devil is a lie. So once you start putting pictures out on Facebook, it make it real, and that's what we go by. I'm sorry, it just is what it is. Be honest, people. Y'all tell the truth. How many times have we seen motherfuckers go on vacation? You just see a hand, bitch. Who holding the phone? You see motherfuckers eating dinner. You see a fork like this, but you don't see nothing but some lips. Bitch, who is eating the steak? They all on the beach in Jamaica. It's a silhouette. We trying to look through the phone at the shadow to see who they sitting with. Y'all can go on somewhere else with that. Y'all can take that.
Noah don't know if he wants G or
It
G.
don't matter because we finna get out of here. We got to go to final thoughts.
Tell the people bye.
Final thoughts, girl Pam. You and your little crazy scenarios. Me and my true
Final
life.
thought is if you cheat, don't tell nobody. And
But
definitely
God.
don't tell the best friend.
The,
At all. You
I
better
didn't
tell
told you the
nobody
best
but
friend and
God.
already smashed. How many of y'all know best friend? Oh, how many of y'all know best friends that didn't smash? Come on. Don't be honest.
I don't know.
Don't let
I ain't never smashed nobody best friend.
Well, time to go.
So I don't know.
I better get out this Hey, I better get out this conversation. It happens. The best way to get over one is to get under another. It happens. So sometimes friends get involved. It's a warm body. It's okay.
It's a good thing I ain't got no real friends.
Well, you're real.
Come on, people. Come on. What's your final thought?
My final thoughts are, if you cannot handle the responsibility of bringing in someone's child, think twice about dating someone with children. And it's okay. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it wrong. It makes it okay. But if you're not honest and have an honest conversation, you can't start dating someone and get into this situationship and then say, oh, by the way, I don't like kids and your kids can't come over here, because by then it's too far gone. Get to know, y'all stop meeting and fucking. Get to know these people that you are dating longer than what you are. And it's, yeah, hey.
No one say, hey, G.
Get to know the people you are dating. Also, if you can't be objective when dating someone, if you can't be objective when dating them, don't date. It's just, life is too short. It's so many other things you can be doing, and what you're doing is not the right thing. It just is what it is. Also, if you're watching this Country Wayne skit or whatever it is, and you find yourself in this scenario where you, your partner, your lover, your wife, your husband, you all have dated or attempted to date or had sex with each other, just know you're living in Shreveport reality. Now that's pretty much how Shreveport is. We know so many people that we be like, you fucking, you did, You hit that too?
Oh, congratulations. Daryl LeBeau is a pawpaw.
Oh, well, congratulations. Oh, and just be careful with what you do. If things get back to you, check your friends, check your circle, be very careful about your circle. I have to, before I get out of here, please let me send congratulations to Daryl LeBeau Jr., Karen LeBeau. Their daughter Jess just had a bouncing baby boy. What?
You know you ain't supposed to make announcements.
Shit, I'm gonna make that amount.
Make
I didn't make
announcements.
an announcement. I ain't put it on Facebook. I put it on Facebook Live. I want to tell them congratulations. We've been waiting. So congratulations. We love you guys. We wish the mother, the baby well. We know that they're in good hands.
No, you can't come on the
Congratulations,
podcast.
Carol and Daryl. We appreciate it. I got to get out of here because
Say bye-bye.
this is the problem.
Right here.
People with
This one right
children.
here?
Yes,
No,
people with children.
say bye, people.
He has hit terrible
Say bye-bye.
tunes while he's still in his tweens or teens or months or y'all be calling him. Y'all be talking about he 27 months. What? Is he 2?
Say bye. Because
Say
Lord
bye.
trying to get to the people. Say bye,
Bye, people. Say bye-bye. Thank you. Till next time, we'll see you next Wednesday, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on the next episode of Something for the People. Go watch my video on my page so we can discuss. I have a lot to say about it. We just got into a quick snippet of it tonight. It's very interesting. See you then. Say goodbye. Peace. Leave my mic alone, boy. Noah.